Bala Subramaniam, who is the organizer. Well, honestly, this is once in a lifetime opportunity for each and every one of us in the community, and also those lucky individuals who made a trek around the country to attend this particular function. I want to express my personal gratitude as a devotee of the community to all the priests who came from different parts of the United States, 9 of them, 5 from our temple, and typically to complete 1331 Rudras chantings, you need at least 62 Rudvikas, and our community was blessed to have not 62 but 72 Rudvikas. So thank you. As Shashikanth Sane clearly signified earlier, the Punya is going to come to each and every individual who is here, regardless where he or she sat, and regardless whether he or she could come or not, as long there was a positive devotional feeling and they are in the community somewhere, any part of the world. He also taught us that this particular place is a very sacred place to start with, and has become more sacred as of conclusion of these 3 days of celebration. Swami Dayanandaji, who was visiting this place 2 years back, as soon as he walked into this particular temple hall, he turned to me and said, "This is a different place." And he said it's a different place than most other temples that he has visited. And he came to the Shiva temple and suggested that we should do Maharudram with the help of the pujaris that are there. I don't want to specifically mention 1 or 2 pujaris, but he looked at me and said they should take the lead in performing the ceremony. This place has become a sacred place because of the universal values that community has followed. He talked about Satya, Nyaya, Saraswati, Lakshmi. But any universal value is a basic foundation to make a place pious, sacred for the people to come. And how come this place became so sacred? I want to share with you, and some of you may know it and remind you. This particular place of worship was in first part completed in 2006. 6 weeks before this temple opened, 11 icons which are supposed to go in the place of worship in the temples were desecrated. To me, it was an act of sacrifice by the deities to make this particular place of worship so sacred. And the values that the community expressed through their actions, that made this place even more sacred. Truthfulness, yes. Love, forgiveness, honesty, and support of the community on every possible level is a key fundamental principle of this particular temple. So we feel really fortunate that all of you who have come from different parts of the United States and all the community members who have worked day and night to make this a successful place of worship have made this place even more sacred with the conclusion of this 3-day ceremony. Once again, thank you for your work and thank you for your participation. And as the last Anuvaga reminded us, the 11th Anuvaga, it starts with Trambakam Yajamahe, Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam, Urvarukam Vadvadnan, Mrutyor Mukshiyamam Dhruta. Trambaka is with 3 eyes, representing Surya, Chandra and Agni. Trambaka is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Trambaka is all the 3 Devis, Lakshmi, Parvati, Durga, Saraswati. And he said By we Yajame, we worship this Trambakam, who is Pushtivardhan, who strengthens us physically, mentally, most importantly spiritually, and wants us to mature, get away from our weaknesses. Mrityor Mukshir, one of the Abadi is Mrityu. But Ma Amruta, that means as we recognize our true nature of immortality, we get away with our false understanding as to our true nature, where we tend to identify with our body. That was one of the most important mantras in the last Anuvaka or Rudram that we sang for the last 3 days. If we just remember that and recognize that we have been born as human beings, Manushyatvam, if we maintain the desire of Mumukshutvam, and in the company of this Mahapurush Samsraya, we'll achieve Mrityor Mukshir Mamrit. Thank you.